with another live stream inside of the city, and basically not the city, what the heck am I saying, we're actually doing another live stream on the next arena that MC Noble is going to be doing, basically one of his like live gigs at. So as you know, the Riften event is now over, and I've got a new mic, by the way. Just thought I'd let you know that I've got a nice new mic. Well, it's actually just another pair of earphones, so they seem to work alright at the moment, but if they happen to echo within like a couple of days, or if you happen to like start hearing a rustling noise, it's not my fault. I will be getting a proper like full-on mic PS4 headset at some point, maybe try and get one for my birthday or something, in that sense, and then I've got a proper full-on working microphone. For some reason it's not letting me. I think I need Steve.
What?
I think I know why this isn't working.
What?
Yeah, I think you need to give me more permissions.
For?
I think it's like maybe something like open containers, maybe.
There you go.
Yeah, that's it. Now I can put the thing on the microphone. Look. Yeah, that's better. That's good. That's what I needed to do. I couldn't do that before, and I've like just thought then it must be some type of like privilege that I don't have in the world, to be able to do that. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, so as you know, the Riften event is kind of like completely, I guess you could call it like, it's completely done and over, you know. There's no need to go back there at the moment. The event was done, it was a good event, and the next event was obviously the Kingston event, which is where I come into Kingston City to do another live kind of like gig, you know, gig slash event basically, and I come in there and do this gig and all of that friendly jazzy stuff, and basically it's supposed to go down pretty well, and so I'm basically preparing to come into Kingston. So the event probably isn't going to happen for maybe like another week or so yet, maybe even 2 weeks, depending on exactly like what goes down in Chinatown, because we want to do it towards the sort of like towards the end of October, like not exactly the end of October, but what I would like to do is hopefully somehow get there for maybe like towards the end of October, like maybe sort of like in the 20, sort of like maybe like, you know, like maybe like somewhere in the 20th sort of like parts of October, so somewhere from like the week where it'll be like the 21st, the 22nd, that sort of week, maybe even coming on to like the week after, which will be like from the 25th onwards, or something like that in the future, and I think that'll work out pretty nice in my opinion, if we can go ahead and do something in terms of that within sort of like the near future, if you sort of get what I mean. So what I'm doing right now is I'm actually just breaking a little bit of the seating, which when the event is done, if Steve wants it to go back, we can just easily put these few seats back. But what I'm actually doing, or what you're actually seeing on the screen right now, is I'm actually building a little hall entranceway to get underneath the seats, and basically what this is going to allow us to to do at the event, or you know, like you in the arena, you're going to be able to go in here, and there's going to be a bar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one this side, and I'm going to do one that side. One side is going to basically be for the bar, so like maybe this side, for example, could be for the bar, maybe. And then the other side could be for like something such as the fan shop, where like you get all the merchandises for MC Noble on the night. Bearing in mind this event, as I might have already stated, isn't actually supposed to be as big as some of the other events in terms it's a smaller arena. So it is actually supposed to be a smaller event. It's not supposed to be an event that is meant to be as big. It's only supposed to be like pretty small and minute. Is this event like I literally already have made a first poster for it, and it's called something like Bars Weekend, and it's just a little like Bars Weekend event where I'll just come and spit a few bars on stage. It's nothing big where I tell a story of like how MC Noble become an MC. I'll just basically do a couple of MCs. We'll play a bit of music. We'll do like a thank you for being here. We'll do a little competition. And in terms of like loads of commercial breaks or anything like that, we might take like one break, but it's nowhere near going to be as big as the sort of like MC Noble events. And I'm probably gonna like base it to a style of some like different tunes and everything like that, rather than doing like the songs like, for example, like some of my earlier MCs and Irish Whistle. I'm probably going to leave them out of this event and just start focusing on some different styled MCs for this one. In terms of, this isn't like the rap bars and MC event, this is just weekend bars. It's a totally different like cause of event. Does this just knock outside? Yes it does. Shame, but still pretty interesting. So we'll get this back. So I did, as a matter of fact, find out when the new Minecraft update comes out for the PS4, and apparently us on the PS4, apparently we get it tomorrow. So apparently we should get the update by tomorrow, so that's not too bad then. Like, at least we don't have to wait like another week or anything like that. Like I was thinking at first, like, well, at first I was thinking it was an error with my PlayStation, like not giving me the update. But then when other people weren't getting the update on PS4, I was kind of, I guess in a way I was kind of a little bit relieved. Like, whew, I'm getting... it's not my PlayStation kind of feeling, so I'm pretty like pleased in that sense. Gonna do something like that, I think. So this will be the bar where you can just come in and get yourself a little drink. There's also gonna just put a few tables in here if you just wanna kind of like have a little bit of a drink and get away from the action when I'm gonna actually do the MC on the stage on the night. So as always, I will do a live stream closer to the event, and I will confirm a date. Obviously if there's any need for us to change that date, I will go ahead and change that date, like, and I'll let you guys know, like we're just putting it back by a day or by a few hours for whatever reason, or we're doing it earlier than, you know, we were originally going to do it. In other words, whatever happens, I will update you on the event, because, you know, you guys will obviously want to know exactly what will be going down in Chinatown on the event. So what I want to do now is get rid of some of this wood and just kind of break it up a tidgy little bit by adding some of the MC Noble colours, because the MC Noble colours are actually more important than you think. Like these like MC Noble colours are actually purple and green, and they have been for quite some time now. They've actually been purple and green for quite a fair amount of time now since doing these like gigs, and I've kind of like decorated the logos to be purple and green, and I quite like the colour of it. It's definitely an interesting colour choice for MC Noble to be like purple and green, but I definitely like it. It is definitely something that I do like and enjoy sticking with, that kind of thing, but I just want to more or less go ahead and break these, like just literally more or less break these, and then just more or less create this little like colour scheme going on. Now I'm not going to break all the wood, you'll see what I'm going to do in a moment with that when I get to it. Like, I'm not going to break all the wood. I've got a little bit of an idea to kind of not have to break all the wood, and if all goes to plan, I'm going to do the same at the other side as well. Like this side of the stage, probably just going to do like the purple and the green again, why not? So that can go there. That can go there. That can go like that. You know what? You know what I think I'm actually going to do? I'm actually going to put the wood back here, and here, and here. And then what I'm actually going to do is just do something like that, so we don't actually necessarily have to cover that up. That's pretty interesting there, so we can go like something like that. Okay, so you'll be on soon. Hi. Sweet. Glad you will be able to make it on. So I've not been working in the city that much recently, and I've been quite busy with other things. That's literally my answer. Like, I have been quite busy with other things. Like, I obviously did the Riften event, and you know, I've obviously been working in Real and stuff like that, and I've been I went to my clubbing event, which, by the way, I kind of feel like I want to talk about that every day, which it might get annoying to some of you guys if I do go on about it, but I really just enjoyed it that much. But there's actually a rumour been going round. Well, it's not a rumour, like something's been going round, but it's actually like what's going round is actually like true. But in terms of like how somebody got to know that this was like a thing, I do not know like how this like person got to know, and it's been going round my town that people have been rumouring, the people have been like talking about something, and apparently people got to know that when I went to my clubbing event on Friday, that I'd been kissing girls, or girls had been kissing me, that type of thing. Basically that I'd had a kiss with a girl, okay? And like I knew it had happened, and I told people like Steve that, you know, we kissed this girl and then went on to the dance floor. But in terms of like people round my area, like I never posted anything on Facebook saying that I'd kissed this girl or anything like that. I put on Facebook that I'd had a good night, and thanks for, you know, all the, you know, thanks for the girl what bought me a drink, and you know, we saw lots of nice girls, but I never stated anything about a girl kissing me. So somebody got to know somehow that that a girl had kissed me, or me and a girl kissed, and then somebody must have like told my stepmom, or somebody must have found out somewhere, told my dad's girlfriend, and then my dad's girlfriend told my dad, and then I said that I said something about the event to him today in the van. I said something like, I said to my dad, I'm on a mission to find a girl and kiss them. And then he said like, I hear you've been kissing girls on Friday. And I was like, what? How did you know? I never told you. But like, I didn't deny it because obviously it was true. Like literally all that happened is a girl, like literally a girl kissed me kissed me on the cheek, like just literally near my ear, and then just literally held my hand and took me onto the dance floor. That's literally all it was. It wasn't like it wasn't like a snog or anything like that. It was just literally a little peck on the cheek and then a walk onto the dance floor. It was really nothing to, you know, it was really nothing to. It was just a hug and a kiss on the cheek. That's all it was. And then, you know, and I'm undenial. I'm undenial. Like it wasn't me. Like in other words, like it was her what kissed me on the cheek. It wasn't me what kissed her on the cheek. So, like, you know. But at the same time, she was a good-looking girl, so I'm not going to complain. Like, I'm not complaining about it. I was just surprised at who knew. That was more the thing. I was just surprised at who knew. You was in Croc today. Cork, rather. I've heard of Cork. Is there a football stadium in Cork? Pretty certain there is. If there's a football stadium in Cork, then let me know. Like that's something I'd like to know. But I'll tell you why if you say yeah, if you say there is a football stadium in Cork. Of course, if you're still in the stream. Anyway, this girl who kissed me on the cheek, I got her on Facebook anyway, and she said that if ever she was going to any, you know, like nearby raves again or something like that, or ever you wanted to go to, or if ever I wanted to go to any nearby raves and, you know, like just around the area, then I could just send her a message and I'd be alright to go with her. But obviously, you know, whether I do or not is a different thing, like, cause, you know, like, I won't mind, but, you know, like, I'll more than likely go see her at the next one if I end up going to the next one, which, there is a next rave event planned, in December, which I would really like to go to, because it'd end off the year, it'd be like the third one to go to, and it'd be sick, like, but, like, I reckon, like, I don't reckon that'll be it though. You see, I reckon this thing's gonna carry on into like 2016, which I hope it does because it is a really good event. Like basically, the event is hosted by Remix. Like they're basically the presenters of the event, and basically they bring loads of like Clubland DJs to the East Coast. So like loads of DJs you see on Clubland, such as like hardcore Clubland DJs, such as people like Andy Whitby and people like Darren Styles, Mark Breeze, Ultrabeat, people singing Clubland classics, that type of thing. They basically bring them all to this event. Like every so often, so there'll be an event, then in like another 2 months time there'll be like another event, but it'll be like a completely different DJ from Clubland, but it'll still be from Clubland if you like. So like there'll still be an event there. Oh, this looks like, of course, like, you know what, I'm going to make this one bigger actually. I'm going to make this one the fan shop. Why not? Fan shop sounds like a plan for this side. Then we don't need to actually make it any more smaller than it is. Fan shop. So here we go. Back off. Hate placing blocks in the wrong place. There we go. So this can be the fan shop through there. That can be like the entrance to the fan shop. Again, we'll wrap this around. There we go. Like that. So yeah, I'd really like to go to the next one. I'd really like to go to the next event because, you know, I've been to like practically all the other ones. Well, actually, there was a few I missed out. Actually, there was a couple. Well, there was one that actually there was one which was actually like before the first one I went to, but I didn't know about it because I didn't know about the Facebook page. And then the reason why I found these events is I was travelling on a bus to the like the town where the event's hosted, and there was a poster in the window, and we went by and I said to my nan, did that say Darren Styles? Like no, that did not say Darren Styles, because I was thinking, like, surely he won't come somewhere here like this. Like, that was pretty mind-blowing itself. So we went back and we looked at the poster. Like, we walked like to where the poster was in the window, and originally we asked at a Spa Theatre, because we thought, well, most sort of like music events and shows get hosted there, so we thought we'd have a trek there. And the people behind the there was basically like people behind the counter some of them didn't even have a clue who he was, like, because obviously like they were pretty old, and they're like when I say music events at the theatre, I kind of mean like opera and like Irish singers from the 80s, 70s, 60s, 50s, 40s, people what sing like Down by the Old River, that type of thing, or like ballroom dances. So it's not like to do with like proper DJs dropping beats and, you know, like spraying smoke machines. So they didn't have a clue really what it was, did the woman we asked behind the counter. And another staff had heard of him before, but they obviously said that he weren't coming here. But have you tried like down at like a pub or something like this, another club or something like that? Because they knew it was obviously something to do with like a club, but they just didn't quite know exactly like what the event was. And then it turns out it was, you know, the place. So we actually debated on like whether to go. There was a poster back at Drift, and we took it off the bus shelter, and I stuck it up in my wall, and I was like, I wanted to go in a way, but I wasn't sure like whether to go or not. Like, I wasn't sure if I'd be able to find anybody to go with. I asked some people and they said they were skint that weekend, and I was kind of like, well, and I was like, no, you know what, I don't go to music events a lot. I really enjoy music, so if I want to go, I'm going to go whether like people I asked were skint or not. 50 subs. Lol. So I went anyway, and everybody's just absolutely amazing there, like, so nice to you. Like, if you go on your own, like, they go like, you go like, who came with you, and you're like, on your own, it's like, oh, and then they're like, you can stand with us for the night, and, you know, they'll buy you a drink, and, you know, they'll let you stand with them, that type of thing. And you can just see from there, like, really how nice people are, and how sort of like, how good it is to like just have everybody being like so friendly, and, you know, people will just come up and dance with you on the night, and, you know, like, people will just like ask how you are and you enjoying the night, and how are you and where you're from, and just genuinely being friendly. Like, it's no like people getting like really like lippy and fighty, like you'd expect at like a club or something. When someone gets drunk, there's going to be like some big fight what breaks out, people going in the toilets to, you know, to like pop pills and snort lines off the toilet seat and stuff like that. But that's literally not what it is, one teeny weeny little bit. it's completely different. Like, because that's what I was kind of worried about when I went. Like, I've always wanted to go to clubbing events, but I always thought it would be like full of hard nuts and druggies, and you'd get forced into like doing something you didn't want to do, or take something you didn't want to take, and you'd get pinned up against walls or something like that. But the music event itself is just absolutely amazing. Like, everybody's just so friendly, and it's so different. Like, you get the odd people that smoke, obviously, but nothing like I pictured. So when I got to the first music event, there was like TV screens, and they had like an advert for the next event which was going there, and that was the one I'd just been to, the Andy Whitby one. So like literally as soon as I got there, because my nan wanted me to ring to see if I was, you know, see if I got there alright and got in alright, that sort of thing, because I look a bit younger than my age. So basically, you know, I told her I got in alright, and I told her about the event, and I literally said to her then, like, oh wow, like, if I could get the money, you know, like, if I can go to that event, I'm going to it. So, you know, but the only thing about the first event I went to the second event I went to, is basically I thought the first event took a bit too long to get into it, in my opinion. Like, for example, they put these DJs on at first what play random like sort of music for a bit while you're waiting for the, you know, while you're waiting for the sort of like good DJs to come out and do whatever they're gonna do. And on the first one, I felt that the random DJs at first, like the people, you know, the first DJs what play, dragged on too long before, like, because you go for the hardcore music and that, don't you, like, when you go to something like that. So, like, in my opinion, I didn't think that was the best, you know, that it took a bit too long to get to the decent music, like the stuff you actually come for. Whereas the second event, these like first lot of DJs what were on, they actually like played a little bit of random music first, but then and in my opinion, that was where it was good. That's drastically what made that event, the second event, so much more better, just because of that. Like the fact that they made it more interesting by playing more decent music at the beginning, getting you more ready for the good DJs to come out, and then you had the Kelly Loran, which sung all the Clubland classics like Tell It to My Heart, that type of thing. They also sung the entrance Set You Free, which she was quite good at singing, actually. I'll give it to her. Like that's definitely like the best place I've gone to hear someone sing, because obviously they were singing music what I was into, so it made it more interesting. But literally, she had a really good sweet singing voice, and she looked fit as well, not gonna lie. But yeah. So if you ever like see like any local events going round near your area where it's like, say something like Remix or Clubland Anthems Remix, and it's someone going, like, I'd definitely go. The tickets are only like usually round about a tenner, even like sometimes a fiver. This next event, what's going to be at the place where I usually go, it's going to be a fiver, but it's worth it because it starts at 9 and it doesn't usually finish till like 4 or 5 in the morning. So you're actually getting quite a lot of like time for your money. Like, obviously you've got to buy your drinks and stuff like that. High Logical Gaming. So like obviously buying your drinks, but even the drinks for where I went weren't even that badly priced either. So it made it a hell of a lot more interesting. That it didn't take as, like, you know, you didn't have to pay as much for a drink. So that was quite interesting to start with, because you never know like whether they're gonna be you never know like how much drinks are gonna be at places like that. But it was a decent price. This thing is cool. Thanks, dude. It's just a little theatre. Basically, I basically, like, in my non-gaming time, I'm a rapper / MC, so I have a second YouTube channel where I make like rap videos and MC videos, where I like rap to songs. And basically, we've started this series on this channel. Where basically I go to different people's Minecraft arenas, and we do like a huge live stream / roleplay, where we basically act out as if I would be doing a live gig there. So we like set up a stage, and you know, we do like loads of cool, interesting things, and then we basically like do a live streaming event. I basically go on. Well, basically, my friend Steve, he gets into the skin what I'm in right now, this skin, and he comes onto the stage. So he'll come like roughly about here. Then we'll have like some people in the world on the dance floor. We'll also build some like people up, like they'd be watching. Yeah, that skin, that is the skin I'm in as well. And basically, I'll like.
Changed it since Sunday.
No, neither have I. So basically, I'll like film about here with my hood off, but I'll act like I'm the person on the stage. So Steve will do the moving about on the stage, and then I'll do like the rapping and the MCing and the music. And then sometimes we'll set like a DJ booth up, and then we'll have like another player like come into the world and act like he's the DJ, and then he'll like flash some lights about and act as if he's playing music. And it's basically a pretty fun and cool event to do. I put like loads of posts on Facebook, like little posters, as if it's like a real event. And then like I advertise like what time we're streaming on the night. I confirm dates and make it look like it's like get people hyped for the event. I also make like little videos as it's getting closer to the event. And
So when you doing this one in here then?
so this event in here is probably going to be like towards the late mid to the sort of like maybe the end of October. So it's going to be sort of like basically anywhere from like in the sort of like 20th to the sort of like beginning of November kind of thing.
I'd do one the last Sunday of every month.
Maybe could do, but like, you know, that could be a thing. But I'm gonna basically see, because this arena doesn't need much more doing to it. Like, it's practically done, apart from like making some people look as if they stood here. We could obviously do things like interior the bar, but you're not really gonna go in there in the night, because we're just gonna more or less film here. As long as it looks like there would be a bar there. We need to find a place. Yeah, we need to find a place for a meet and greet. So like I'm trying to think of a place where we could do a meet and greet. So I'm thinking in here, personally. I'm personally thinking just in here.
Oh yeah, that was sick.
Because you've got the bar there, you've got the gift shop, whatever, and then at the end you can just meet him in here.
That sounds good.
But what I'd like to do is what I'd probably like to do on the event is make a little way down and a little tunnel underneath. So like instead of him like walking like past all the people, he goes through like a little, you know, crowd entrance, like a little like secret way to get there, instead of like, you know, like he maybe comes down here, goes down a ladder, that type of thing, and then, you know, walks down a little corridor and then comes back up another ladder, like maybe like somewhere under here. Oh god, not there. That was too far. that was way too far. I'm just gonna like in here. I think this is it? No, not in here. I've gone too far still. In here. Nope, still not right. In here. Yeah, in here. So then like it'll come out in here, and then he'll do like a meet and greet inside of here as like a secret way on the night, maybe at the end, just if you want to meet him. But like I say, it's not going to be an event what is as big. Like it's going to be like a bit of a smaller event, as in it'll be like a different style of the MC night. Instead of doing like the original one where we do like some of the very first MCs and tell the story, it's going to be more like a bit more like a disco night kind of thing, where I'm like, you know, where you like come to like listen to the music just as much as the MC.
What's this bit over here?
What? Where are you?
Opposite the bar.
Oh, this is going to be the gift shop, like where you get t-shirts and it's going to be basically, well, DJ Shadow's doing this one, so it's kind of like he's going to be like mixing the music and I'm going to be MCing. So that's it. Alright, if you stand on the stage, like at the mic, like I'll just give the people a little feel of what it'll be like. So like literally, if this was the night, there would be like more like things built around the dance floor, but I'd be like stood somewhere about here. I'd also be just like moving about a bit, that type of thing, and there'll be a song going, which I'm gonna get a song going up in a minute. Something decent to, you know, MC to. So just something like this, like a rap song or something. And Steve would be moving around while I'd be like acting. Yo, listen. I'm the best MC that's not looking shady, cause I'm rocking out in Kingston City, cause you know that I'm rocking out on the stage. I'm the best MC and I'm not afraid to spit a lyric inside the mic, cause you know I'm blowing up like dynamite, cause you know I'm on the mic, I'm spitting the fire. Everything I say is true, I'm not a liar, I'm not a liar, I'm not a crier, and I'm gonna take my lyrical bar higher. I'm rapping, yes, say in my zone. I said to pick up the beat and the microphone said pick up the beat and I pick up the song. You know that's me and I'm coming on strong, cause I'm king of the jungle like King Kong. Into the house and the weed will pong, the weed will pong and the weed will stink. The lyric, yes, I don't need to think, because it automatically comes to me. I said that's me, I'm a proper G, and you're humming at me, you're whistling at me, because I've got you listening to me, listening to everything I say. Said over there, say is the DJ, he's not a sado, it's DJ Shadow. He's on the dark side, but he's not a bado, because you know that he's feeling good, and he originally comes from the hood. And now I stutter and I get it wrong, but I pick up the mic and I carry on, but I never drop the mic in the first place. This MC, and I do it on the first take, even if I get it wrong I don't stop. I take my lyrics straight to the top, because you know I'm moving around. I'm in Kingston City with a bar boy sound. I'm in there with a bar boy crew, check it to you. Jump on the mic, say what you gonna do. I'm on a mission and I might like Scooby-Doo, cause the lights are going and I'm flowing. This MC said I'm letting you know, in that boat you know that I'm rowing. I've got the needle and I am sewing. I'm gonna sew you a lovely shirt, cause it's with that girl I'm gonna flirt. Said that's me, yes, I'm gonna talk, and I'm not a follower. I do not stalk, I do not stalk, I do not look at you. Hit it with the rhythm and the check 1, 2 inside. Get ready for the ride. I'ma rip this beat with a bad boy vibe. I'ma rip this up, I'ma rip this down. It's MC Noble in Kingston Town, MC Noble in Kingston City. Grass is green and the girls are pretty. Grass is green, the girls are good looking. That's me, you know that I'm cooking. Hey, good looking, what you got cooking? You know that's me in the kitchen. stop your gossiping, stop your bitching, get that itch cause you know you're itching. That's me, you're rubbing, you're snitching, I'm doing this, they all in my kitchen. The rap, yes, it's coming so sudden, put your turkey in the oven, cause you've gotta fight that crib, so put your ready meal in the microwave, cause you know we're arguing and you wanna settle. Let's have a cup of tea and boil the kettle. That's me, I don't need to think, so go ahead and drink some bleach while you're washing your pots inside the sink. Said listen, say listen to me, I'm a lyrical G inside the country, I'm the best MC that you ever seen, ripping it up and I'll be ripping it in, and I'm jumping on the mic, I'm maximizing. Listen, say jump on the flow to the best MC and away we go. Now listen son, you're coming at me, Camo, yes I is join the party, but he has got nothing to say, cause Art Rifton he was the DJ, but next time yes it will be DJ Shadow. That's me and I am a bado. You know we're doing the Kingston event, MC Noble, I'm coming on down with the coming on in to ride the rhythm. Jump on the mic, I'm maximizing. Jump on the mic, so to check this crew. Jump on the mic with the coming at you with the coming at me. Jump on the mic and the MIC. Whoa, whoa, you guys rocked it there in Kingston. And that's literally what I do on the event, so that gave you a feel of what will go down on the Kingston event. And I think Camo thought we were actually doing it at first, but nah. But nah, that I was just giving him a taster of what we would do on the night. Like that would be, like it wouldn't necessarily exactly be that song. Like it might be a bit more of a clubby song, but I used that because it was first on my playlist. But technically there would be like a night of me stood on the stage, but it'd be more like lively because people would be playing like cheering crowd sound effects, and like other Minecraft players would be moving around and jumping up and down and that sort of thing. There'd be some like flashing redstone lights going and things, fireworks going off on the event, and basically it would be a lot more lively than that. But in terms of me doing the MC, that's what I would technically be doing on the night. So yeah, that's literally it. But I don't really see what else we need to do on this arena now, Steve. I really don't.
I don't know either.
Because we've got the bar, we've got the fan shop, which we don't even really need to do the insides of because you're not going to see them on the night. We've worked out where the meet. Yeah, we've worked out where that's going to be. We've just got a little like tunnel to build where I marked out that trapdoor, which I can't remember now, but you know, put that back in. And then literally we just need Camo nearer the event, or whoever's good with redstone, just to make some flashing lights and fireworks, but that doesn't really need to be done till closer to the event, so that's pretty good. So once I'm done in Kingston City, I've actually got an event back up at Los Ashleys. I've got a little disco night in the Los Ashleys Theatre. Then I've got an event up in Oakfield, which is going to be a pretty cool event. But the Oakfield event, because there isn't actually an Oakfield City anymore, I might swap that Oakfield to something else, which you guys will get a surprise at. But basically after like this Oakfield or whatever it's going to be, I'll be coming back down to Los Ashleys to basically do like a little MC gig as the Christmas lights get turned on in the Los Ashleys city. And then after that, I haven't really got anything planned as like of anything else to do in terms of gigs from there on. So like literally after then I will be able to take some of your suggestions and your arenas. So if you have an arena you would like me to play on, basically going up from the beginning of December, I'm probably going to be able to come to your arena. But if you've got something like a little disco night you want me to do, like in a little like in something smaller like this, or you know a little bit smaller, or you've got like a club in your world and you'd like to film an event in there, then I could always squeeze that in, like in between, like sometimes. But if you basically want me to come to a big arena, like a 2-tier, 3-tier arena, then you're not gonna probably be able to see me till after sort of the beginning of December, because I'll be doing some I'll be doing some I'll be doing some
Ash,
other events. Did I not mention yours?
No.
Oh, sugar. Alright, so I'm guessing I'll be... Oh yeah, that was it. I forgot, guys. I totally forgot. So basically, once I've done here, the next big place I'll be going is Camo's Arena. But that little disco night in the Los Ashley's Theatre will just be something in between. It won't actually be a proper full-on, like a huge event.
We even live streaming that.
So... so basically, that's the plans. So, more info as the dates come.
It's a new day, I really want a new day.
So I think I'm going to leave the live stream here. We're pretty good with this arena, apart from a few last minute redstone bits. So in other terms, in a couple of weeks we can do this event. But I want to do it in a few weeks because I want to make it like,
the best it can be.
Like I want to make it like it doesn't go like everywhere every weekend. Like I want to leave like sort of like a gaps of like 2 to 3 weeks in between like an event. Which like I say, like I think, well, obviously it's the 7th this weekend because Mafia 3 comes out. So the weekend after that will be sort of like maybe like the 14th or something like that. That type of thing. 16th will be next Saturday, so the 7th this Saturday, the 16th the Saturday after. So like basically maybe like 2 weeks this Saturday will be like roughly when I come on to the Kingston event.
Next Sunday.
Oh,
Yeah.
alright, the Sunday then.
Sunday after is the 23rd.
So
It's
maybe
this Sunday.
This Sunday's the 9th.
yeah, this Sunday is the 9th. The Sunday after is the
Then the
16th,
and
and
the
then
23rd.
yeah.
Then the
Not even.
30th.
So
If this
basically,
Sunday's the 9th, next Sunday's
so-
the 8th.
so something,
No.
so something like, so something like the 23rd would maybe be like a date when we'd come into the Los Ashley's, not Los Ashley's, the Kingston event. Something like the 23rd, or maybe the weekend before, would be something a bit more like interesting to do, but not going to confirm a date just yet, because obviously like you never know like who's going to make it online that date, so who's going to be busy. Like I usually know Steve can make it, obviously Stampy can usually make it, Camo can, but it's just in case like someone like DJ Shadow couldn't. So like if DJ Shadow doesn't make it, then I'll change it to DJ Cami C again, because I know like Camo's more reliably to make it than Shadow. Like if Shadow didn't do it, I know that Camo would do it, providing he doesn't get kicked from the world this time. But
Derby are winning.
but Steve won't kick him. But I think like Camo. Well, the funny thing is while we were doing the event, I think Camo had an argument with his brother or sister,
My brother.
and they were like snatching the controller, and Stampy thought that Camo was messing it up, like ruining it on purpose. So he kicked him from the world, but Camo wasn't actually messing it up. And then we had to put an armour stand there for the rest of the event. The DJ what can mix amazing beats but never moves. He's like, He's like, hey, wanna see me mix a full hour long mix without even moving? So
I was there for most of it, I think. Like the
yeah,
first
he was
half.
there for quite a lot. Like it was only like after the first or second break that Camo weren't there. I think it was the second break because I remember like Camo coming back from the first break, and then I think the second break. Well, I couldn't really like tell whether he came back or he didn't really, but because like I was like getting into the event and you know. And then of course there was the beginning bit where Stampy come out invisible.
Oh yeah.
You know. So we definitely like. I think we're gonna have a little bit of a rehearsal time on the
I
Kingston
think
one as well.
with that one, we had enough time, but we didn't use our time enough.
Yeah, that's true. Like I think like we should have rehearsed instead of just like. Well, not like just gone over like what's gonna happen a bit more. Like, so you're gonna come out now and you know.
And I think we need to set up the pyro instead of doing it manually.
You know that, yeah, but the only thing was is Stampy's world was like got really low. But Steve's isn't that bad. Steve's probably got pyro in the other arena. I'm gonna go and fly over now. You see, hopefully one day I'll be going to this arena, guys. Hopefully one day.
What arena?
The other arena.
Where in my world?
Yeah, like hopefully one day I'll maybe like head to that arena.
Maybe.
Maybe, baby.
Maybe like in 2017.
Planning ahead.
I wish it was still like 2006 or something.
Why?
Why?
I don't know.
Did you enjoy 2006?
I do actually like this arena though.
I don't really remember much about it, apart from that dude got pushed out of a window in Emmerdale on Christmas Day.
I don't, because I was 3. Not even I was 4.
And also, what else? Oh yeah, and I also like just enjoyed life.
How
I
old was
don't
you
mind
back
this.
then?
How old was I?
Must have been 8, didn't you?
I'd be I'd be like 8 years old or something. 2006.
I was 4.
I was 12.
Wait, if I'm 18 now, yeah, I'd be 8.
24.
I'd be 8 because 2016 take 10.
You wouldn't have been 12 then. You would have been 14.
Oh yeah, 14.
Oh really?
10 years ago.
Huh. He'd be still doing his school and all of that.
Steve's old.
Yep.
But yeah.
You think about it though. When Ant was my age, I wasn't even spunking to my mum then.
Aye.
It's true though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when you was my age, I wasn't.
I said, when you were 24 like my age, I wasn't even spunked inside my mum.
You cheeky twat.
Never let you go. Never let you
Believe me,
go.
mate. When I was your age, you was a young boy.
Right,
Yeah.
how old are you? 36?
I'm
Yeah.
fucking
So
12
you,
years
so
older
you would have
than
been
you
12.
So basically, like 12 years ago, you would still be alive.
When you were 24, I was
There's
12.
only 12 years between me and you, you know, you're fine.